G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe!
Cobra's stealing the capsule!
Scrap iron sold separately.
They're getting away in the water moccasin!
Serpentor. Introducing Serpentor, the ultimate Cobra Emperor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
Cobra!
Hey everybody, it's Wes, aka Joe Hunter 73. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week this week. And you might be thinking, why are these two going to be in a video? This is a personal memory that I have with these two. So back in the day, I didn't have a Toys R Us close to me. It was like maybe 2 hours away in Wichita, Kansas. And I'm not sure when that Toys R Us actually opened, but I don't know if it was around in 1984. But my parents weren't just going to take a weekend off and drive to Wichita, Kansas to 2 hours out of the day to, 4 hours round trip to go spend money on me. So what happened was in June of 1986, my parents sent myself and my sister to go spend the summer, or the month of June basically, with my grandparents who were at this RV resort in just outside of Phoenix, Arizona, a place called Queen Valley, Arizona. It's about an hour east of Phoenix, I believe, on the other side of Superstition or Superstitious Mountain, and had a fantastic time on that vacation. I remember a lot of it. What we did do, one of the days was go tour around Phoenix, and one of my asks was that we go to a Toys R Us. And so in June of 1986, going to Toys R Us, and I was able to basically get them to buy me the Cobra water moccasin. So this is my original water moccasin. And that trip, after I purchased this, I didn't purchase it, my grandparents purchased it for me. We went back to the resort as we would many of the day there on our trip, and there was a huge pool at the resort. Fantastic resort. The resort also had like an arcade room and pool tables, things like that. So spent a lot of time playing Galaga or Galaxian. Can't remember which one it was, but they had a tabletop version of it with Pac-Man. And but I spent a lot of my times in that pool because it was Phoenix and it was in June. And this got a lot of play in that pool. So the other thing that I purchased, though, was Serpentor and his air chariot. So who was a fan of this guy, Serpentor? This I commend you to be a fan. And wasn't a big fan of the air chariot itself. This is not my original. I picked this up probably 2019 at a place called Retro Madness in DFW. They had like 3 locations. And it was all complete. The only thing that this doesn't have is any of the stickers, which I'm fine with. It looks fine, all clean with no Cobra stickers on it. Kind of throws off the color because the Cobra stickers were red, of course. So it doesn't, I think I'm going to always keep it like this. Doesn't need to have stickers on it. And as you can see here, it does have a hard time staying together. But those will eventually just, again, pop out. But I'm fine with it. It's more about having Serpentor. And that cape is very pristine. So I don't use him in a lot of stuff. I just keep him on his air chariot for the most part. because, yeah, as we all know, this gold that he is painted with is very fragile. My original Serpentor met a demise probably in 1987, maybe 1988, as I was out of Joe's by 1987, and I was more into model building model airplanes and painting them, but I decided to take it upon myself to take off the Cobra mask, Serpentor's mask, I guess is what you would call it. And it's kind of like an unfinished sculpt of a head for anyone that's actually done that. So it's not like a full sculpted head underneath there. But yeah, I just wanted to share a memory on how I got these two. The fact that I was able to pick up the 1984 Cobra water moccasin in 1986, because I want to say it might have already been discontinued or canceled in 1985. So they weren't shipping them out, making them anymore in 1986. Maybe they were. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, being able to find this in the Toys R Us store there in Phoenix, Arizona was really cool. Now, if any of you saw one of my first videos I did on my channel, I did I think it was a short back in January, ordered some stickers from Toy Hacks. So I sprayed all the decals where they were, the original decals, with Goo Gone, and basically took a knife to basically, you know, sit there and like peel away the stickers off of them. Those stickers were like really hard and brittle. Ordered the stickers from Toy Hacks, and placed these stickers around here. Stickers came out pretty good. Yeah. You can see there's a little stress fracture there at that clip there. Whoop. And, yep. Think it came out pretty good. So yeah, sprayed it on with Goo Gone, got all the stickers replaced. Then I sprayed it with Simple Green to take away the grease that was left over from the Goo Gone. And then I gave it a nice hot bath in the sink with soapy water and let it dry overnight. And then I applied these stickers. The nice thing about Toy Hacks is sometimes those stickers that they come with, the sticker sheet, they'll have additional stickers. So I don't think the original Cobra water moccasin sticker sheet came with that Destro V12. So that was kind of cool. It's on both sides here. Let me get it over here on this one. Zoom in. Focus. Yeah. Destro's V12. I thought that was pretty cool. And then also, where you see Copperhead in there, the Paradise. I don't think the Paradise was a part of that either, the original sticker sheet. So let me know your memories. If you had the Cobra water moccasin, Serpentor, and his air chariot. And yeah, there's the dice. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, for the long time after I after I got my toys, because these are toys, after I got these toys out of my tote back in 2018 when I started collecting again, this thing was rattling around. There was something inside of it. So I did take it apart, and I found a little torpedo. I don't know if it's a torpedo. I don't have the blueprints in front of me, but this thing always eluded me. I don't remember playing with this all that much. I don't really remember playing with it at all when I was a kid, but apparently I somehow got it to where it was inside the shell. I don't know if it, like, maybe it fit down in between there, but it goes on the back right here where it says Gator. So this thing is a Gator, a Gator like torpedo, and it fits on that peg right there. Doesn't fit all that like it's really tight. That's why it pops off a lot, but fits on there just like that. But yeah, I completely forgot about that feature. Like, I really don't remember using it all that much as a kid during my playtimes with G.I. Joe. But the other thing is, I thought maybe I didn't have this. This was not on the water moccasin when I was taking it out of the storage tote. It was actually in a sealed Ziploc bag with a couple other loose accessories from other things. And but even without it, it still looks like pretty complete, I think. So if you don't have one, if you're missing it, it's not really a big deal. I'm not a completist as far as a collector goes, but and then Copperhead. So Copperhead, unique figure, 1984. He is a little tricky to get in there because these two roll bars are pretty tight. But Copperhead is kind of beefy for the figure back in 1984. We didn't get these beefy chests until after I was done with G.I. Joe. I mean, they started to kind of bulk up a little bit, like with Outback in 1987. But we really got the beefy chests apparently later on in the 90s. And but yeah, Copperhead's a great figure. This is the original that came with my water moccasin. It's got an O-ring replacement. And I don't have the variant where it's this basically this color app through the middle of the helmet. It's this bit basically, I think it's the same as the helmet, so it's all like one color. I don't have that version. I'm not really out to seek it out anyway. But yeah, his detail is great. He's kind of the unsung member of Dreadnoks because he could fit in with the Dreadnok team in my headcanon. Yeah, good old Copperhead. I loved his. I love the voice work that he had in the Sunbow animated cartoon. So let's get him back in the Cobra water moccasin here, and you'll see how you kind of have to take one side, and then he's striking a pose now. Get him in there. I mean, it's tight, but yeah, I just wanted to share that memory. I love sharing memories with everyone, and I love when everyone shares memories with me on YouTube on the comments. So whatever memories these spark, put them in the comments below. I appreciate it. And yeah, just let me know your thoughts on both. And that's why I paired these two in this video for the fact that I got them both at the same time in 1986. Another kind of a cool thing as I think back on it. So this was in June of 1986, before season 2 came out, the Sunbow animated series, before we actually saw Serpentor, Serpentor Rise, which came out in September of 1986, right before, basically it's part of season 2. So you got a lot of the information from the file card on what he's from. I didn't, you'll hear me say this over and over again on my videos that I didn't get the comics. I wasn't into the comics as a kid because I just couldn't find them and didn't see them around. But I'm not sure when that comic would have come out. I don't know if it was prior to season 2. I don't know. Maybe it was in July. Maybe it came out in June. And I'm not sure. I know I can look online, but maybe somebody could tell me in the comments as well. But just kind of cool that sometimes we would get the figures before we would actually see them in the cartoons. And so you kind of take your own headcanon and develop their own personalities, that what we think they're going to be. Just, kind of like Beachhead. Beachhead was kind of a hard-nosed, kind of a jerk in the cartoon. Didn't wear deodorant. Was always kind of barking at the Joes. It's kind of like a, just mean. But I never played with Beachhead that way because I had Beachhead before, again, I saw the cartoon. And, but yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and just let me know your thoughts, your memories that you got from these two toys. And everyone have a fantastic week. Yo, Joe, everyone.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.